Well, the role of chief of staff, incidentally, there was a very important, very elucidating article by Dr. Badaya Milafia in the Punch of today, talking about what the chief of staff does. And he was able to let us know that it's a tradition from US. And we started under Franklin Roosevelt in 1939, and then get copied under the Fourth Republic by former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who appointed Major General Mohammed Abdullahi, as his chief of staff, a tradition that was discontinued by his successor, that's President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, and later picked up again by the former President Goodluck Jonathan, who appointed initially Michael Giadume, the former deputy governor of Edo State, before later on appointing Jonas Arugbofa. The bottom line is that the chief of staff, the role expected of them is that of somebody to, like a clearinghouse, the administrator or the chief manager of the president's itinerary, and also a liaison between the cabinet as well as the president, doing all the chores that is expected, managing the staff of the presidency, while the secretary of the federal government serves the entire country, so to speak. The chief of staff manages the affairs of the president, and quite a number of things are under him. Although the immediate past chief of staff, Mala Abba Kyari, allegedly was very powerful because of the latitude that was allowed him. It was as if we never had a chief of staff prior to his coming on stage, which is similar to what happened in NAFDAC before the advent of Professor, the late Minister of Information, Professor Dora Akunyili. You wonder whether there was NAFDAC before she assumed the DG of that organization. But it has been there. So it depends on the personnel of each of the person that was appointed as the chief of staff. So invariably, it depends also on the principal. How much latitude do you want to give to the person that you have appointed? We recall that the president, after his inauguration for the second time, actually said that no minister should come directly to him, but should channel whatever request to see him through the chief of staff, which then means that you cannot see the president, you can't walk in to see the president unless you clear with the chief of staff, who will book your appointment and ensure that you are able to see the president within the available time.
Mr. Ojo, now,